The summer's calling.
Take off your armor, friend of mine. I have no arrows, but I got time. All your sorrow keeps you glued to your seat. But can we get you out of your head and into your feet? And it's not that the rest of us don't have the blues. It's just that some dance partners need a dance partner too. Is that you? Take off your armor, let down your hair. You could sit on your hands or you can get closer if you dare. And it's not that the rest of us don't have to fight for every bit of love and every bit of light. But tonight is Friday night.
The summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom is overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
fighters, to the Everest climbers, to the castaway, to the midnight riders, to the spark igniters. I am on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. I am on my way. To the lost ark raiders, to the lion tamers, to the stowaway, to the white tide chaser, to the black flag raiser. I'm on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on my way. 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 There's a song that sailors know, lost, alone, and far from home. With golden galleons, golden guns to find their place under the sun. There's a song on the Sahara wind that lifts you to your feet again. The dances on the clockwork stars that pulses through a beating heart. There's a song that sailors know, lost, alone, and far from home. Golden galleons, golden guns to find their place under the sun. There's a song on the Sahara wind that lifts you to your feet again. The dances on the clockwork stars that pulses through a beating heart.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing? It's Friday. It is time to sit back and chill and relax into the weekend. Hope everybody's had a good week thus far. See some new faces in. Hey, Rhetorical. Or Retrocidal. Patrick, how you doing tonight? Vince, glad to see you back. Medgar, formerly known as Rekgar, good to see you. Good evening. So I was gonna jump into the PTU tonight. However, I tried a little bit this afternoon when I got off of work. Got home a little early today, and I could get in, but I could not. Wait a second here. But I could not pull up a ship at all. Nor could I access my inventory. So I'm just going to do the PU tonight. Excuse me. Cross our fingers and kind of see how it goes. So I've been having really good luck with Asian servers lately. I don't frequently have as much crashes and stuff. So it's Friday, I'm late. I had a date tonight. Nice date tonight, so a little late to the party. But that's okay. Hey, Sarah. Long time no see. This is the old patch, not the 4.0.1 update, then? It is, yeah, that's correct. It's not going to the PTU, because I chose Area 18 as my spawn point. And I couldn't pull up... I got in, I couldn't pull up any ships at all, I couldn't access my inventory, and I would get a server error every minute and stuff, so... I decided there was no bueno. Thank you, Metajump. Or Rekar. How are things down in Kentucky, Vince? You post some more food porn for Rekar, so you can just kind of sit there and salvulate. Yeah, I can talk tonight. A little bit. Somebody must have come around with a Nerf gun. Yeah, I'll probably try 4.0.1 maybe tomorrow. I'll give her a go and kind of see how it shakes out. It's funny, we have we got a little bit of snow the other day, but everybody else is getting snow, places that don't typically get snow. Yeah, especially as down south, we got maybe like an inch the other night. Otherwise, we just have nice, cool weather. Really? You're gonna help me in a second? I should post on Spectrum for that bug. So I'm thinking about doing some mining again tonight. What do you guys think? Salvaging is a little old. Mining's a little more fun. Take the Valkyrie up a little bit. Yeah, Vince, it is pretty crazy. And right, everybody says global warming isn't a thing. I think, didn't Texas get quite a few, I don't know if it was measured the snow on the feet or not, but I know they were getting hammered too. Anybody have some fun weekend plans ahead for you guys? Back to being wreck car. Stupid AI cop started deleting all your messages. Hey, Cersei. Good evening, good morning. I'll have to look into my chat bot. I think I have like it on moderate for settings and stuff. So I think if you get a little too cheeky, it'll put baby in the corner, for lack of better terms, for a little bit. South Sweden, we have snow, no snow. It's a few below. Snow's a little. Gotcha. Beautiful country. My friends make fun of me. They call it my slow TV, but I enjoy like watching. I splurged a while ago and got a nice OLED, also for like my regular TV. So I like watching the 4K HDR, like the ones where they walk around Japan. That's just absolutely beautiful and stuff. And then they have one of the fjords and stuff like that over in Norway, and then to go over Sweden, and it's absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna pull up a sacrificial ship. We'll bring up the Cuddy Red for our sacrificial. And that hangar door never really works for me, so we'll try over here. And go to our hangar. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Vince. You didn't use any foul language, but you're about to. And something looks a little off. Right, guys? Yeah. Tempted to do 4.0.1 after seeing this, but this has been a... it's been a constant. So let's store... And we'll see if that actually works. We're going to jump into the Ursa Red and replenish. So if you guys have a Pisces or an Ursa Red or a Cutlass Red, when you lay down... Oh my god, the hangar is so loud. When you lay down, it replenishes all your food and hydration. So it's a nice little... If you have access to it, it's a great little thing to add to your hangar. Okay, and that did absolutely nothing? Seriously? See if the Hornet... I don't want to retrieve the Hornet. I don't want to claim the Hornet. Okay, we're going to try... Let's do the Valkyrie. We'll pay the expedited fee. We'll just try Dragonfly. I just wanted to clear the pad. Patrick Weekend plans, start putting baby in the corner. Coffee, fish lures, Star Citizen streams, and a little girlfriend time. Nice. Sounds like a nice, relaxing, fun weekend. Hey, Uber. Yeah, Gene Copter is a thing. Oh, I don't want to have to switch servers already. We just got into the game. Has anybody been watching the streams for 4.0.1? If they've it's gotten any better? You have not? Okay. So, oh, and I hate because you don't spawn your hangar, right? Well, so we're going to be stuck here otherwise. So I'm going to have to exit to menu. And then we'll cross our fingers that I can actually select a different server. Let's just go with best. Actually, what's his server at? 61? Ugh. Because it's usually, right, guys, if the number of players on the server is pretty high, it's usually a good thing. If you see low numbers, it could either be a brand new server, or it could be that everybody's jumping off because they're having issues. So it's like a 50-50 shot, right? Was a busy day of work. My workday was actually pretty chill. I had a few mock-ups, and I had one hockey team that's notorious for being very anal about their jerseys. And the jerseys, the way they sit, and our design right now, they're fantastic. They have like the best hockey jerseys. Colors and design and stuff, so there's not really much you can do to them. Other than switch a few colors here and there, and maybe not even the striping pattern. So back and forth with them today. But it's actually pretty good. I gotta head out around 3 o'clock. So I'm gonna take off a little bit early, like I usually do on Fridays, as long as it's not we're not slammed, right? So I don't want to come in Monday morning and catch all the emails that I missed from the previous week. So you're glad it's Friday? Yep, TGIF, right? I'll go to the ground floor. Rekar, you were just watching some 4.0.1 vids. They fixed the things they intended, but broke a few more in the process. Sure. I read through the list a little bit before I took off this evening, and they had a long list of bug fixes. I mean, it was probably the longest I've ever seen. And I did the recommendation where you just copy and paste your 4.0 preview folder, and then once it copies over, you just relabel it to the PTU. And then when you go into the game launcher, you select the PTU on there, and you just hit the settings cog and just verify files, and it just downloads that little bit that's left. So I don't know if it's ooh, can we make it 27 seconds? Yeah, we got time. I don't know if it's an Area 18 thing. So screen printing, no. We do sublimated jerseys. We also do cut and sew. So our team, me and the team, we design the hockey jerseys and the sporting apparel. I mean, we do lacrosse, we do some football, we do a lot of baseball, but the majority is hockey with all the different hockey leagues. Everything from mini mites, just starting out, all the way to just below the AHL hockey league. And we do it nationwide. So I guess you say our corporate office is here in the States, and then our manufacturer is down in the Dominican. And they are currently on a break until halfway through January or the end of January. So, but this year is kind of the quiet time, right? Because everybody's got their hockey jerseys ordered in for the season and stuff. The only thing that comes in every once in a while is a military appreciation night. Charities, some children's hospital charities and stuff like that they have a special night. And then the other one would be cancer, when they have cancer awareness game stuff. So okay, so the plan is we're going to try to pull up a ship again. If we cannot, we are going to jump into the PTU. And if that doesn't work, we could jump into 3.24. He's just jumpy and skippy in front of me. I'll try to edge him out on the corner. Then I'll block him here. There we go. We won the race. So obviously calling up a ship did not help me whatsoever last time. Zenderin has made the point to bring up a sacrificial ship before you go down your hangar, just because of these issues. So sublimating rocks, fun work. Yeah, I hadn't really. The only thing I'd experienced. Ooh, just the ship is up. We're in business. Let's grab the Valkyrie here. The only manufacturing experience I had was I worked for a company that did interior or redid interiors for planes. So like seats, front seats, back seats, door panels, yokes, all that kind of stuff. And I did basically did renderings for the 3D interiors with clients. And we basically it was Cirrus aircraft that we did mainly work for. But we also did like Bonanza and Piper Cubs and kind of the whole gamut. It was a lot of fun. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Son of a biscuit. We're just going to grab the Cuddy Red and we're going to go up to one of the space stations and just get out of here. And then I will call the Roc over and stuff. I had done a little bit on Thursday. Just taking the Cuddy Red and just doing some loot runs and stuff. So, and just in case, we will set our respawn point to here. That's another nice thing about Cuddy Red. For anybody that's doing bunkers or just running around and doing some looting, transfer imprint here. You can obviously fit a 4 or 2 SU container back here. And basically what I do is just hit the mining outposts, grab stuff, throw my backpack, come in, load up the container, and then run back out and just rinse and repeat. And I'll just kind of stop everywhere on the way. So yeah, the sublimation process, that was the first time being introduced to that. It's pretty cool. You know, we'd print everything out on those huge inkjet printers. And then we'd roll everything. Then that paper would go to a very hot press. And that would get put in with the fabric and stuff. Very cool process. We got a hanger right away, so take our gear, put that up. Rekar, you can't say TJF. Early retirement, but very happy. Everyone else is excited. Rekar, you tried mining yesterday. Didn't work very well, so you went back to salvaging. Gotcha. You were doing rock mining, weren't you? And not with like the prospector, is that correct? Got a me clipping out of Everest Harbor. You post on the Discord later. Sounds good. Yeah, and I was going through, and somehow it was still, the YouTube was still posting my get my VTOLs off. I'm still posting my old Discord link in the description, so I got that fixed before I came on. So anybody that's new that's watching, we have a Discord. There's yeah, obviously tiny houses. Built a couple of those, have a section in there, but also a big section for Star Citizen, big thing for resources, and great community. Everybody's looking out to help each other out and stuff. So if you had a question or anything, go ahead and post in there, and either I or somebody else will definitely get back to you. And if you're new to Star Citizen or just want to do some runs, whether it's off stream or on stream, you can go ahead and just send me a DM. If it's one of my streaming days, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, brain fart there. Just send me a message before 5 o'clock Central Standard Time. Then we can kind of plan everything out. So, okay, so you know what? Let's go to Everest. We'll just basically post ourselves out of there because we'll be farming on Aberdeen, which isn't the prettiest planet. but basically, yeah, it's basically nothing but yellow and foggy until you get really down to the surface. CIG, if you're watching, or one of the devs, thank you for your hard work. And can you please take this out of the Cuddy Red? Please, oh God, just take it out. Make it one pane of glass. Yeah, rock mining. Yeah, it's fun, isn't it? Were you going with the regular rock, or were you trying out the DS again? You went to Everest Harbor to sell your gems and stay there for the night? When you logged back on your C2 and both... Oh, and all blew up on the pad, so you couldn't respawn in any ground vehicles. Gotcha. Yeah, fingers crossed that my ships won't get eaten there. I've had pretty decent luck. I did have a bug a couple of times over the last weekend where I couldn't, ATC was like, nope, we're not going to answer you whatsoever. So... Not gonna lie, I was reading through all the bug fixes, and a little piece of me was hoping they would have a little bit of an update on the Valkyrie. I'd love to see the Valkyrie with a gold pass. Yeah, hopefully the hangar elevators will be a little more friendly to us this evening. Okay, we gotta search over yonder. We get ATC ignoring a lot, Orison. Yeah. So Quantum's a little bug there. Oh, it's still cooling down. Never mind. That's why. Let's take off cruise control. Oh, I'm turning the game audio up for you guys. Sorry about that. I always forget to turn it back up with the hangars get so darn loud. Fingers crossed. Agreed. Infectious laughter. I actually drank so when I drink the Starbucks double shots, or not the double shots, are they double shots? Let me grab it. Yeah, the double shot energy drink. I usually get the caramel, and I don't know what's in there, but it always seems to like clog and coat my throat. I do like it. It's kind of like a love-hate relationship. I don't want to say it makes me flummy. That's a little gross, but yeah, there's something in there. But usually when I go to Starbucks, I've only bought 2 hot drinks from them in the last excuse me, last 25 years, and they were both the caramel apple cider. Otherwise, I go there and get the peppermint mocha frappuccinos. I love the blended. I never buy the hot coffee there because I'm always like, well, I can just buy it, the pods or the ground coffee cheaper and just make it at home. But over the course of the last 4 months, they've had a staff turnover, and I swear every time I go there, they screw up my drink. And at $8 a pop, I mean, they will do right by you, right, and remake your drink. But it's just an inconvenience I just don't want to go through. Hangar request complete. Where did you put us? I don't see anything there. Oh, there we go. It is always so dark here. Usually you get to one point and then everything kind of renders in. Bright and bushy-tailed. Is my... Nope, my Tobii eye tracker still isn't working in Star Citizen. Just kind of a bummer. I did go through the calibration with it again. So I don't know if it's a bug in 4.0 that I'm just experiencing, because I know there's other people that are... I watch your streams and they are using theirs. So I think maybe I just have to reinstall the drivers, because I've tried the typical plug and unplug, right? I'm not going to go as far as the old adage where you just hit it really hard with a hammer and it'll usually start working. But oh, I put to plug my landing gear way too early. That's all right. Wrong way. I hate how that force field always makes you think like you've hit one of the sides. Okay. Shut her down. Jump out of her seat by holding Y. Hey, Tomboy. Welcome, welcome. Always good to see a new fresh face. Thanks for stopping by. How's your weekend going? I should say, how was your week? So there's no more insurance on subscriber gear? You mean like pledge gear? So if you buy like the Pembroke suit and you lose it? So one of the things Zenerin was talking about is, so I have the Pembroke suit, right? So if I died and somebody ganked me and grabbed it or whatever, I need to pull up a ship. Give me a second, guys. You can basically just go back to the pledge store, refund it to your account, and then just rebuy it, and it'll show back up. So that's one workaround. Sort of claim the Valkyrie.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Because it's a bigger ship, we have a little bit longer to chill before we can expedite it. Come on, number. Come on. Seriously. Okay, Valkyrie.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Expedite. Okay, so we got 5 minutes. So while we're doing that, let's grab our rock.
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Claim this guy.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
And the rock will get here sooner, so we can bring that up and move it off to the side to load it.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Ricari, you won't be playing SC today. Got to train a horse in Star Stable for your daughter. Is that a game, Star Stable, I'm assuming? Or is this in real life horse? If they can screw up an Americano, I guess it's time to go. You even lost some of your Luminaria gear to the bugs and haven't gotten them back. Sorry to hear that. You always drop your gear early, part of being an ex-pilot, I guess. You tried the cinematic landings, but keep forgetting your gear. Gotcha. This is a very large margarita. Fishbowl, even. So we got the Roc coming over. We got the Valkyrie coming over. I should have some SU containers here. Let's see. Let's drop the elevator here real quick. Okay, so we got two. You know what? Let's right click. Maybe right click. Okay, so that's bug. Usually you can. There we go. Double click it to open it. There we go. It's empty. So we'll take that, throw it over, bring that up. And we'll run over because we got to get dressed. Because if I go out in my current birthday suit, we will start on fire. It'll be so hot down on planet. So it is marshmallow suit time. And last time I drank one of the cruise drinks and ended up getting passed out. Rick R in chat wanted me to make sure that my suit was not violated by Zenerin when I woke up. So, yeah, we're on Scivius. Close your virtual eyes. Oh, I have, let's see, do we do white or do we do a yellow Pembroke suit? It's a backpack. We'll put that on there, definitely. So we can mix and mash. Ooh, is that pretty strong whiskey? That's new. Oh, that's that somebody dropped a whole bunch of stuff on the floor, so I picked it up, and I think that's his prison uniform. It turned out to be. Yeah, there's a prison backpack. So I will do the executive decision, and we'll go white. Has that got the Tron? Okay, so we got this set up. Let's grab our max airlift. I don't foresee us running into any issues on planet with people, but you never know. So we got that. Let's grab our multi-tool. I always make a habit of grabbing both multi-tools because sometimes the tractor beam will disappear out of this guy. So it's kind of like better be safe than sorry. We'll load up on med pins. Then we'll go 3 over to our core armor here. And we are looking for... So we got that, We'll grab a mag, grab another mag. They're all magged up. So what's the last thing? Oh, we need those smoothie drinks. There we go. 8 of them because we'll be thirsty. I'm not going to worry about bringing a med gun. We got our tractor beam. Got our suit. This is like my favorite suit in the game. I love the detail. I love the perforation, all the detail they have on the suit, the piping, the stitching. It's very nice. Okay, so our container we brought up. And where am I going? I'm going to go back. We're going to bring the Roc up. We'll park that off to the side and then grab the Valkyrie.
Welcome to the ASOS.
Then I'll catch up on chat here in a few minutes. Retrieve.
Your vehicle has been delivered to highest visitors again.
Hey, Wick. So my go-to ship... Sorry, I'm going to wait for the hangar doors to... Yeah, let's turn down the game audio because I can't think with those hangar doors. So my go-to for the Roc is I bought a Valkyrie. So that's been my go-to. I know the Roc will fit in the Cuddy Black. And I think I have one. I'm not sure. No, I upgraded my Cuddy Black to the Zeus. I don't know if the Roc will fit in a Zeus or not. That might be something I have to check online, but... the Valkyrie, I absolutely love the ship. It hasn't got a gold pass yet. Unfortunately, they do the fire extinguishers in there. There's no fuse panel. So I'm assuming that's going to be added here pretty soon. It does have a winch, doesn't it? Not that kind of a winch. And it's always bugged, so you drag your back tires until you get right over to the side, and then it like mysteriously pops up. So I usually just go slow, because you never know. There we go. Now the wheels should pick up. And now it's... So I'm just going to pull it down over here. Okay, and I always shut off my vehicles before I get out. Otherwise, they have a tendency to bounce around a little bit more and start floating away. You like the Taurus for rock mining yourself, but use a C2 so you can also fit the Nursa. Yeah, I saw that in your pictures. It's a smart thing to do. Because then you have your spawn point in case anything happens. So do you bring a extra like Pinbrook suit with you just in case? Or I guess a simple flight suit would work too, right? As long as you get it tracked to your body in. So I'll bring up my... So the Cuddy Black for the long time was my go-to favorite ship. The Valkyrie is like a Cuddy Black on steroids with a little bit of Cuddy Blue mixed in. Oh, the Rock does fit in the Zeus. The ramp is a little tight. Gotcha. It's kind of probably about as tight as the Cuddy Black's ramp. Driving over light does it as well. Gotcha. These tires remind me... So I used to fly RC airplanes a lot. And one of my favorite RC airplanes to fly was the Piper Cub. And we do a lot of field flying, a little bit taller grass and stuff. So we'd have these big tires. Actually, look pretty similar to this on there. So there is my baby. And so it hasn't had a golden pass yet, so there's no buttons. So you just got to kind of get up close. Then it'll give you the option. And there's nothing else in here. And as you can tell, the ramp does not extend all the way yet either, so... Do you take extra store all boxes for emptying the rock? Yeah, I do. I usually take... You know what? I'll put that in first before I drive the rock in. Lately, I've just been bringing a 2 SU container in. And stuff. I probably would bring in another 2 SU to stack on the other side, but with the bugs I've been experiencing lately, I'm lucky if I can get a good mining run done without server errors or just dying out of nowhere. So I usually snap it right over here. No, the one thing I haven't figured out yet, and it's driving me nuts, there is a way to bring up this plate here. It's a hydraulic plate. And I can't find anywhere. There's no buttons, right? And there's no... I don't see an F at all. And then if I hold down F to click, I get nothing. So it basically just prevents your rock from going any more forward. I haven't had an issue with the rock blowing up in here yet, but you have a black or a Lancer, but prefer the black, easier to solo with it. Sure. The Tron Marshmallow suit is back as your backup. You prefer the white Marshmallow suit, but lost it to... Gotcha. Hey, Tomboy. How you doing? You had a Great Plains Piper Cub. Very nice. Was it the red and white, or was the red and white the Satabra? Trying to remember. Did you have like the traditional yellow and black Cub? those were always my favorite plane to fly if I just wanted to sit back and relax. Because you can just fly them nice and slow. And they're obviously, if you put a big enough engine in, you can basically just surf it, just float it down. Okay, and like always, throw the engines off. Isn't it by the door passage space? Let's see. So I know there's no button, right? So that opens this door here. So this is kind of like the mix of like the Cuddy Blue also, because you get the door guns on either side here. But I know they're going to be redoing a factor, or they're redoing the Gold Pass, and I think they're going to do some pretty good updates for the interior. So I'm not seeing it here. I just see the F pop up for the door. Let me slow my mouse wheel down so it's going to be in such a spot. Oh. Open door. That's just going to be there, isn't it? Oh, no crap. Thank you so much. You get a golden star. I always looked at this and it says door, so I always figured it was this door. So, you rock. Thank you. See, you learn Star Citizen, you learn something new every time you play. So if anybody hasn't seen the Valkyrie yet, you got your components, right? You got a gunner on each side. And then through these doors are your jump seats. Which I wish they would make this modular. And I'll show you in a second why. And you get your front turret here. Or further down below, from the belly in the front. And these are more jump seats. So, like, if they did the modularity, which I wish they would do, I would like them to get rid of this right here and have these basically be beds or cabins you could swap out. And then I don't care about still having the ladder up and stuff. I think that would be awesome. Use the two SU containers. Other players don't seem interested in the smaller containers. Yellow with the OS 46. Nice. I'm trying to think what I think I had a 61 because I had a 60 size. And I always went with OS. It was what was the other good one? Tiger Fox? It's been such a long time since I've flown. I did get into a Reactor 60. Was a low wing aircraft. And I put a Sato 120 on it. And after I went with the Sato engines, the 4-strokes, I never went with anything else. Just because of the sound and the torque. Holy crap, that's loud. So we got our SU crate, we got the rock loaded. We don't need our lights on. Yeah, we should be good. The only thing I'm going to change is this to my targeting. There we go. I'll switch over to navigation. You had a guy inspecting your C2 ignoring the 2SU container. Gotcha. That's 400K. That's some good chunk of change. I thought it was by the door right to the passenger seating. That was perfect. I always looked at that and thought it was just the other door opening. So let's switch to our... Oh, we don't have our VTOLs on. The extra thrust. And of course, because I like the white and black look, I got the white paint. So landing gear will go up. VTOLs go off. Map comes up with F2. And we'll type in AB. ASB. AB for Aberdeen. And we will hit R to route to the keyboard. If R doesn't work, you can always click on here For some reason, if it's not working or you want to get rid of this, instead of, you can just hit C on your keyboard, that'll clear it. So we got that selected, I'll hit R to route. F1 to close. And we are in quantum mode. Whoa, game audio. I still get that bug where you're jumping, it does a little short skip and then kicks you back out of it. Cool ship, perfect for small invasion force. Yeah, this thing's got so many guns. I didn't show you, so F4. So on each one of the wingtips in front, right behind the pilot seat, there's a seat on either side that controls. People can man each one of the guns on the side. So, and then of course you got the turret on top. So this thing does not lack firepower whatsoever. Ricardo, really miss flying. Good friend in Texas had a 1937. We take up frequently. Great little plane. Was it basically like a two-seater? A little bit sportier than a Cessna? Go try Twitch again. Cool stupid AI tyrant is gone for now. Okay, so let's go to our map here. I would prefer to mine on the light side of the moon. So the darker areas, from what I understand, are supposed to yield hadonite a little bit better. And when you're mining in Aberdeen, the lighter side is a heck of a lot easier to mine with than being in pitch black. Not sporty, but a two-seater. Gotcha. 80 horsepower, flies a little over 100. Nice. So we'll go down to planet. And make sure if you're doing any rock mining on Aberdeen, excuse me, you stay aware of your altitude. It is very easy to, it's like flying in snow, right? Where the ground can come up at you out of nowhere. Okay, so we're gonna veer off a little bit. Let's see, we got that up. Let's switch to our scanning mode. And one thing I learned from Rickar last time being out was keep your cone angle like one mouse wheel, which is like 50%. Because I was having issues not finding signatures at all. And then give me a second. I'm going to... So in my Discord, under SC Resources, I went through and posted a spreadsheet that tells you the signatures to look for when you're mining. Basically, gems are multiples of 620. And for me, rather than sitting with a calculator, I have that cheat sheet. So now I just got to find it and pull it up. So bear with me for a second. And my Discord, Stream Elements posts it. And then I do have a link on YouTube in the description for you guys as well. It's been nice. A lot of people have been contributing and stuff. Okay, so I'll go to my Discord here. And we'll go to resources. There we go. And then bada bing, bada boom. There's also signatures for asteroids as well. I need to get another secondary monitor because I have all my OBS and chat and stuff on one monitor. And I'm finding now that I'd like to have a second monitor just for all the stuff you have to remember for Star Citizen, right? So we're looking for a 4340. That's a no bueno. We have a 92. That's too high. We have 7160. Nope, maybe 7440. So 1210 is too high for a signature. So it's basically just scanning and pinging. It can take a little while to find. So 1860, nope, 1920 is too big. You fly to Oklahoma and back for $5 a gas. That is crazy. Yeah, the only time last time I flew, I think I've actually flown twice in my life, back and forth. First one was for the Air Force down at Lackland and San Antonio, and for basic and stuff. And the second time I flew was I went out to California, downtown Los Angeles for SIGGRAPH, which is like the Super Bowl conference for 3D and animation and stuff like that. I was down at the LA Convention Center. And one of the buddies I went to school with in Dixon, Tennessee for my 3D schooling for Maya. And back in that day, it was owned by Alias Wavefront and not Autodesk. He actually grew up in Laguna Beach. So he actually picked me up in his dad's very fancy car and brought me out to Laguna Beach, so I got to see the ocean for the first time. So first and last time I've ever been close to the ocean. It was an experience. It was pretty cool. Fortunately, I was only there for a couple hours before we had to head back. Villain Von Bad Guy. Ooh, that's kind of a cheeky name. Welcome. How safe is mining in this game? Are you fighting players or AI more? So, when I'm doing rock mining, I just started doing that game loop to kind of test it out. I've been doing Aberdeen. There's 2 other moons you can go to. I never run into any other players or griefers or anything like that. So far, the only thing that's been killing me in the game is server errors. Or black screens. 9920 seems to be the largest signature for Hadanite. You haven't found any higher than that? Gotcha. Yeah, it can take a little bit to find your first signature, but it's like once you find them, then they're just like popping up everywhere. And Aberdeen obviously is not the prettiest planet to fly on. 18.4. Ooh, we need to get some altitude here. So we had 18.4. So yeah, like I said, the hardest part is just finding that initial deposit of gems. And then it seems like once you find that, then everything just kind of spawns in around it. That's true. That's a good point. Correct. Since you can only buy Pembrute suits in the pledge store, you can't buy them in game anymore. I found some helmets, but I haven't found like the bottoms at all, the actual suit itself. So I actually went to CIG's website to the pledge store and bought 2 more suits, a couple yellows. So I have 4 total now, just in case. I've heard through the grapevine selling is Pirate Paradise in Stanton. Thank you for the heads up. $88.50. got over here? 4340. There we go. 4340 is a multiple of 620. So took us a little bit, but we did find one. So one of my tricks is I jump into guns SCM mode, and that usually slows down my... It's another way of, other than using your landing gear, to slow down. So that'll be right below us, so we will line up right about over yonder. You know what, let's go over here. They say a spot, throw our VTOLs on and our landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Do a nice, slow, chill landing. I do like the cockpit. I like how all the MFDs are very accessible. So I'm looking behind us. I don't see any rocks for the ramp, so we're good. So I just turn the engines off. There we go. That was a little buggy. And then what I'll typically do is shields. I'll set them to max. Like I said, I've never been pirated here or anything like that, knock on wood. And I just go down sideways now. It's easier to get down that way. So we take a look at ourselves. We are looking snazzy and everything is intact. Okay, let's go grab the rock out and do some mining. Somehow the power is still on even though it wasn't supposed to. Oh. I've noticed that when I turn my engines on, sometimes power isn't allocated. So I have to reallocate. I'll take a nice little hop and skip and head out. And then, I don't worry. God, isn't that gorgeous? The surface, when you're on the surface, it looks great. But when you're in atmosphere and stuff, it can, doesn't look as pretty, right? I mean, it is barren. Then I'll switch over to fracturing. And then if you're looking and you're looking at signatures and such, when you find a grouping that's close together like this cluster, look at that, we're already at optimal. Cluster gems always being a tight cluster, whereas some of the other rocks will be a little more spread out. So we'll start our mining. We'll bring our energy level up. So I'm gonna bring the energy level down. So if you haven't mined before, give me a second. Let me turn this off. Up here, so when I select this rock on the left here, you want to be right at the optimal range. So make sure you're up there. And then as this bar fills up with your laser power, there'll be a thicker wedge here that'll be in the green area. It'll start filling out to the left. You want to keep your laser power in that green area till it fills up. So crack the rock. If you get into the red, you can you basically explode the rock, and that is never a good experience. Sarah, the game is very cool. It is. So, like I did right there, just back up if you overheat it. You can wait for it to cool down. See, that seriously didn't just take down my, that just take out my rock Are you effing kidding me? I was trying to show an example of why you don't overheat a rock. And joke's on me. You can't play a game like to watch? No worries. Does the Primbrook protect you at night on the planet? I would say yes for the cold temperatures. It does very good for the heat. I can't believe I just blew up the frickin' rock. I thought I was back far enough when I did the explosion to show you guys what would happen. But... Oi. Well, she's not going to do anything good now, so we can just drop her down. And I don't even think I brought a hand mining laser. So you guys have to bear with me as I go back up and reload in another rock. So that's a tip of not what to do. That's... So from now on, I will not do that demonstration anymore. And if I do, I'll make sure I'm about a football field away. I wasn't far enough away, I know. Oh, that's right. That's right, I can pull a vehicle up on the pad. I forgot all about that. Thank you for reminding me. So, that was Kaysen's tip of the day. Don't do what I just did. Oh, too funny. Oh, I said blow up the ship, right? So, you to Turner. Let's allocate some more power to our engines. Let's get rid of... Bring that down there. And we'll switch over to navigation. To our cruise control. And we will go to... Oh, oops, if I spelt right. Norgard. And in the new preview and stuff like that, it does tell you what is actually there. Hit R to route. Let's see, we'll take our cruise control off. That's too funny that I did that. It's Friday though, right? Do as I say, not as I do. It is a beautiful game. I saw that NVIDIA put their pricing for the 5090, which is supposed to be twice as fast as a 4090, and I have a 4090. I can't even imagine the 5090. I did check Micro Center. I have no plans in upgrading my graphics card anytime soon. But I checked out Micro Center, and I think the trade-in value for the 4090 that I have, the Gigabyte Aero White, was just over 1,000, I want to say. And then the new ones are actually priced the same as like what this one costs, right around 2. There's a pancake. We don't have to worry about him. So nighttime, always be aware of your altitude. And I'm coming in a little hot, so what I'll do is I'll switch over to gun mode. And that slows me down nice and easy. And I can also throw it on my landing gear if I want to burn off some more speed. our landing gear back up. You can always use your space brake too. I typically just don't do that. So let me back out a little bit so I can actually see. So if anybody has never pulled up one of your craft on a landing pad, you're looking for the small guys. Come on, there we go.
Docking initiated. Landing gear deployed.
I don't want my landing gear deployed. Not yet. So right over here, the small pads. And then you can see that terminal right next to it, where the other ship is parked. Looks like he has a rock out there as well. Okay, now let's do our landing gear and throw our VTOL on. Oh, it's a guy or a person off after my heart. The Cuddy. Love the Cutter. That was my first starter ship.
Landing.
See, are we on solid ground? Looks like it. So engines off, leave our shields up. Why did it jump out of the seat? Oh, that's right, because this hasn't got the pass, so it doesn't just open up. And let's go sideways, down. Oh, maybe not. Okay. So you get pretty close for the open door to pop up. And we are in an armistice zone, so we don't really have to worry about people breaking in, but I always recommend closing your door. It's always good practice. He must be in Sullen. No ship landing lights still. You do have your front landing lights.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Where you're-
system.
Yeah. Okay, so we'll claim the first one.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
So since we are at a facility and it's armistice, and AI isn't flying over trying to gank us, we'll go expedite.
Insurance claim thank you. Please visit us again.
We'll run over and see if there's any loot in any of these other buildings. So if you guys are ever just starting out and you're running box missions, it'll usually put you at these guys and always in an armistice zone. And you basically go around, check out the other buildings, and you're looking for white or red containers. There's a white one, so it usually has sustenance in it. And because I'm masochistic, I'm not going to drink them, but the red ones are what you're looking for. You got to be careful. Sometimes they'll hide one over here if you're not looking very carefully. The red ones will have armor in them, and suits and guns and all that stuff. These guys, food, multi-tools, attachments, and flares, obviously. And clothing. They'll also have clothing in them. So you gotta check the shelves. And here we go. This will be an armor crate. So, does that make Zenrin happy? It's not very much orange. I'm just grabbing stuff because I can, right? And there's 2 more doors to go in. Usually these guys, if they're here, they'll be right underneath this pad or on the side over there to the right. Like right here. So what I do is walk up to it. I hold down F and then go to open. And there's another free multi-tool. Look at that. We can wear shoes. Nothing over yonder. And we'll head back out. Patrick, should be an add-on ship option. Shouldn't create a gameplay imbalance. For landing lights? I'm assuming that's what you're referring to. Do all Gold Pass ships have landing lights right now? Or is it just a couple that have been... Or is it some have the Gold Pass but not actually put in landing lights on them? So we'll retrieve. We're in number 0 for the pad. We just saw that pop up. Yeah, it should be a standard option. I completely agree. This looks familiar. Coincidentally, that was the first rock I've ever blown up. Okay, so you to turn the power on here. I for the engines. Throw the lights on. I didn't see that person around, but I'm not going to be a jerk and run up to his crate and stuff like that. Because that would be a pretty dick move. Okay, we'll get lined up. And I hope that eventually they will allow us to... Right, because right now, in real life, if you have a car, you can use a garage door opener. So I would hope at some point, even if they just put in the comm channel, that would allow you to... So used to having buttons on my ships. They'd actually let you communicate with your ship and open up the door that way. So we'll turn this back on.
Systems activating.
There we go.
Systems on.
Okay, you to shut her down. Hold down Y to get out. Yeah, the landing lights I would think would be, you'd want them as like an automatic feature, right? But then if you're into being a little cheeky and disgruntled, you could actually turn them off so you can have a little bit of the stealth to it. So our ship is here. We're all set to go out. I am going to throw my dogs out for their potty break. It's 10:47. I did get here a little bit later for streaming, but that's what I'm going to do, as you guys that have been with me for a while are aware. And for you, those of you who are new, my break time says 10 minutes. I'm usually back in about 5. So very cool. Be right back screen. And we're going to start on with Prism. I love this song. So I will be back, guys. Appreciate your time.
Summer's calling. The summer's calling. If the kingdom's overthrown, meet me at the cornerstone. I know that I can't be without you. This bond is solid gold. We're a diamond and an emerald. It took me forever to find you. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest day. The summer's calling. As we wait for the smoke to clear and we watch our dreams appear, I know that we can rise together. This vision that we share is ours. Together we can touch the stars. I know that we will see December. 'Cause when it's all over, the love that you give will be there to guide you in every way. Now we've been through the cold and darkest days. The summer's calling.
And we will be on our way. Switch over to the game here. And we're back. So, if you're just joining us, I showed what not to do with the rock for overheating a rock or a gem, and backed up, but didn't back up far enough, and took out my rock. So,
All systems offline.
in the attempt of showing people what not to do, this is a good example. Okay, we do have our VTOLs on. Take our VTOLs off, landing gear up. Then we are going to head to brighter side of Aberdeen. I'll get up into atmosphere here, then I'll catch up on chat. And we are online just like that in atmosphere. So F2 to bring up our map. We said we're at Aberdeen, and I don't want to mine in the darkness. So we're going to go to Boondoggle. And then I just hit R on my keyboard to route it over. And then lickety split. How's Katie and Sam doing? They're doing good. Katie's still hanging there. She's still my little hoppity girls. Still hoping to keep on raising money for her surgery. So, thank you, Vince. So, gemstones, multiples of 620. And if you're new to Roc Mining, if you go to my Discord, SC Resources, I have a spreadsheet that gives you a cheat sheet for all the different types, from gems to different rocks, all that good stuff. So, make sure there's no baddies around. Hope our scan's clear. We'll switch over to scanning mode here. And I always go to one mouse wheel. That brings it to about 50%. It is one of those things when you're looking for gems, it takes a little bit to find them. So, I mean, you can spend a good 15, what it was last time, about 20 minutes to find one. And when you're on Aberdeen, like I always say, make sure you keep awareness of what your altitude is. It is definitely not the prettiest planet, but it's supposed to be the best spot for Hadanite. And I know some people posted that rock mining and stuff is bugged as far as them not populating as much as they used to. So I don't know if there's any truth in that. I had never done any rock mining up until last week, I believe it was. Let's turn the game audio up for you guys there a little bit. So yeah, we just basically just floating across the surface, pinging like crazy, changing directions until we can start finding some blimps. Yeah, I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that too. I don't want to demonstrate how not to crash into a planet. But like you suggested, at least there's a facility right close by where you can pull up your rock if you have an accident like I did. It's a 10,008. Night, Sarah. Hope you get some good rest. And those signatures down there, gems will be grouped very close together. 4960. Nope, we're looking for 4340. Norgad's got a lot of business for you. Actually, was that a tight cluster? Just out of curiosity. Pretty sure we can mine Dolivine. I don't think it's really worth much, but for the sake of... Yep, you get the little sparklies in there. So let's just turn around. We'll position ourselves up here. Beep, 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 beep. I should put that on my soundboard. That'd be appropriate. Looks like we're on relatively flat ground.
Engines offline.
Engines off. Y to get out of our seat. Hold it down. Thanks, Rekar. 150k per SU. And just to make sure, yep, we still have everything. So I'm just gonna real quick go over, open up my box, and just shift click. That moves stuff over nice and fast. There we go. I think we're gonna have to reposition. It's a little too far. I would just leave the back door open. That's another thing to check. Always make sure before you get off your ramp that it is touching the ground. Otherwise, you'll get your rock boat. You won't be able to get it on unless you have a big tractor beam. So let me change my perspective here. So actually, if we go a little forward, I don't mind being a little bit away from the gems. Touch back down. Looks like we're good. Engines off. Let's just recheck real quick. Yep, we're good. So if anybody wants to see what happens, what not to do for overheating a rock, you can scroll back about 20 minutes.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Nice and easy. There we go. You've never made this cough cough.
Fracturing mode on.
So
Mining mode
You can actually be quite a distance away. So we're just going to get into the optimal range here. Back up a little bit further forward. There we go. Ah, really? There we go. And then I learned from Rekar, so when you're mining and the rock's ready to break, switch over to your extraction mode right away. And your rocks won't fly out and spread out everywhere. Night, Patrick. Thanks for stopping in. Have a fantastic weekend. We'll switch over. There we go. We're gonna back up a little bit to get to that optimal right there. I gotta not read chat when I'm cracking a rock. Okay, we'll just continue on here. Reposition here. I think I'm gonna switch everything back to just the one controller. It's a little bit of a pain to have everything on your my Omni throttle, but definitely would come in handy for times like this. Back up just a little bit. You don't have to be, I mean, you just literally have to be in the green, but just being a little anal here. There we go. This is fun because my rock keeps on sliding backwards. Okay, so what we got for rocks here? We've got one guy here. Actually get a little, pushing a little bit closer. There we go. There we go. Got it in time. Switch back over. Back up a little bit here. The Darwin Award. It is greasy to steer. I completely agree with that. Buzzkiller, I use his bindings for my VKB dual setup. And he has everything bound on my left HOSAS, my left Omni throttle. So obviously front and forward and backwards, right? And then he had twist for going left and right. So I rebound that to like the strafing left and right. And then I didn't like that, so then I switched it to drive with my left stick, maneuver with my right stick, but I still find that a little bit cumbersome. Feather back the power a little bit there. Switch over. Okay, switch back over to fracture. A little bit further forward. Oh. Excuse me. We're gonna back up that power. So yeah, I think that video of me early blowing up will be I think I'll turn that into a YouTube short over the weekend of what not to do. Okay, let's reposition ourselves here. There we go. And where are we at? Just a little bit further back. Excuse me. Let's see, that was the last rock, wasn't it? Nope, we got one more. One more over here. And we're already at optimal. It's after 8:30, you still don't have a sunrise? Holy crap. There's one lady's channel I watch on YouTube a lot. She's in Svalbard. And obviously all the way up there, they go through the period without sunlight. And I've never seen the northern lights in person. We do have them up here in northern Minnesota. But it just looks like streaks in the air, like no color. So, but if you take a picture of it with your phone, then you can see all the pretty colors and stuff. But out there is just, I mean, when they have the northern lights there, it's absolutely beautiful. So one thing I notice is where the cursor is and your laser is not, it's not right on top of each other. So could be fun and challenging to get it just right to pick up the rocks. Or the gems, I should say. Wish this thing would stop slipping around. There we go. Come on. I know you want to come into the bucket. And then you guys, if you can see in the upper left, just down from the radar screen, tells you how full your rock is as well. wish they would let the rocks stay highlighted a little bit longer. There we go. That's all over here. So put that to bed. Come up here and turn around because inevitably there's going to be more rocks that fell below behind us. Yep, there's a few. Yeah, this really doesn't get props for being maneuverable. I'm just gonna leave the laser on, and there we go. Right, go past this rock. Oh, for goodness sakes, you got big enough tires. It should just... Seriously. Or was that last piece right underneath the landing gear? So they can shoot pretty far. Oh, for goodness sakes. It's like a mini game. There we go. That away. And off to our next signature and adventure. Let's try this again. I mean, I do have... Come on, full power. I do have my big max airlift, so I do have that option. If I can't get it on, I can... Oh, everything is jumpy on the planet. Holy crap. Everything is just wigging out. Okay, off to our next spot. You showed the Northern Lights to your wife when you were in North Dakota? They scared her? You were in median laughter, you realize she was generally frightened. Did you see colors or did you just see streaks in the sky? Yeah, isn't it weird how they always land near the ship? There we go. I do have a bug like there with the HUD and stuff like that. Okay, let's reposition the camera here. And we'll scan for our next. And it is getting dark. Dark out. Let's get some altitude. Those are going to be rocks, even though I don't even look at the signature because they don't have a tight grouping. Oh, I'm going to have to drink some of those smoothies coming up for my character. Not going to lie. A little nervous that the smoothies are going to kill me. So for gems, you're looking for multiples of 620. Let's get some more altitude here. Let's do this. So I do have reshade. So So if I hit my home button, I can switch to night vision. Select. I don't know if that really makes it any better. Let's check it out. Not really. Somewhat. Yeah, I have some smoothies with me, so I can drink those. I tried drinking the cruise drinks last time I was out with Zen, and I ended up dying and passing out. No Zen, you should be safe. There was no puncture in my suit, as you guys so diligently reminded me to take a look for. Fine with the smoothie, just not cruise or anything? Gotcha. So, Rec, when you're out, do you still have issues finding signatures? You kind of find that once you find one, then they all start kind of popping up after that? Those have a... That might be Dolan. Where do they go? These should be gems because of the tight clustering. So... Okay, the green's driving me nuts. So I'm gonna put reshade back to cinematic like I usually have it. There are videos on YouTube for how to install reshade. It's really, really simple. And I forgot, I'm gonna say that those are gems because of tight clusters. I keep on forgetting, but I will make a mental note tomorrow to throw the presets in my Discord that you guys can just load in. I find that it makes the game pop a lot more. Nice, slow, easy landing. And let's see what kind of a surface we're on. We're flat, but there's a hill right in front of us, so let's move forward a little bit. Actually, if we twist around, that'll be flat enough. I think we are, well, I think we're good. I'm going to pivot it just a little bit more. Just look like there's a little bit of a rise. That should be good. So let's reposition our camera. I had to turn our engines off. You switch to the smoothie just to be safe. Yeah, that was fun times. And for Roc Mining lately, I haven't really been seeking out like Hadanite and stuff, being discriminative as far as what I'm actually finding to pick up. Excuse me, it's just more about the game loop. I don't like that you can't reposition your camera on the rock like you can when you hold down F4. You can't zoom out. I can go like a little bit higher, but it won't let me. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's turn our lights on so we can actually see where we're going. And now we just gotta find where that signature was. There we go. Yeah, once you find the first signature, which is often a low number, you stop to mine and then others pop within 5 kilometers of your position. Yeah, I've noticed that too. Inconsistencies between salvaging and rock mining for you are comparable. You were finding some really, really good signatures. Out at Yella. So what do we have here? Oh, these are already stuff I can already pick up? No, there's rocks. Oh, fracturing mode probably would help. But why can't I... See, it looks like these are already... What am I missing here? Yeah, because usually I'd have a name listed. Maybe these are hand mineable only? Because, or it might be a bug, or I might be getting a survey error, because it's not even telling me what they are. Yeah, I don't understand why you can't, you know what, give me 1 second, let's do this. Options, key bindings, advanced, make sure joystick, and we're going to go down to vehicle, movement, ground vehicle movement, drive forward and back. Yep. Okay, so this is... Okay, that's a lot easier just to use with one joystick. So yeah, for some reason, I don't know if those are glitched out, but I can't mine these. Last signature found at Yellow was 36,000. Came up as a 12K, 24K right next to each other. Nice. I think that in time that you were stuck in your reclaimer, you had a 42,000 signature, weren't you? If I remember correctly. So yeah, I'm not sure why we can't mine these. So we are just going to cut our losses and get back in the ship. Let me put on this laser. Okay. Quite possible the cluster is glitched. I completely agree with you. And now that I know how to do this, yay! Okay, back up and back at it. 44K is the biggest you'll be able to find. Still mad the game glitched to me like that? Yeah. We tried, I even Kevorkian'd you with your permission, and unfortunately it still didn't work. I have been noticing a glitch with the Valkyrie, even if you have your engines on. When you get back in the seat, they'll say they're shut off. Okay, and up yonder we go. Okay. I did not get a crime stat for your assisted suicide. You prefer a black screen, just being stuck in your seat? So we got 10.8. We're at 1.75 kilometers above the surface. Those are not going to be mineable because the cluster isn't nice and tight. You never got the message it killed you, or I killed you, but you didn't die. And yeah, it was weird because like on my end, it showed that I had killed you, and it gave me the option to loot you and stuff. And yeah, it was weird. And you weren't even able to backspace out. So Zenarin had shared a post that he had seen. When that happens, bring up your console and do tilde quit, all one word. And that'll basically disconnect you from the game and the shard. So you don't get that error where it says you're still connected to a shard. 6200. Nope, we want a 608020. But we will investigate nonetheless. Oh, this does have a tight grouping. Oh, I hate scan mode because you can't mess with your speed limiter. Okay, we're gonna go back up in the atmosphere and we're gonna go back to the brighter side of the planet. I know you can do some of the other adjoining moons and stuff, but it's supposed to be better here at Aberdeen. Okay. Utility quit, especially knowing all Def4 can lead to character locks. Yeah, it'll still lock you to that shard. Oi, so what are our options? How can you not have a point of interest? So basically, if I just take a left, I should get into the... Okay, where are we at? Sunrise. So, fun little tidbit trick is you can get out of atmosphere and scrape across the planet. Yeah, you'll be able to go a lot faster. Kind of like, what is it, ICBMs and nukes? Send them up in space and come back down instead of having to traverse over the land. That is a... You know what that is? That is a screenshot. Oh, look at that. Game is beautiful, isn't it, guys? Get it right under there in the center. Page up. Yeah, it's beautiful for the sunrise, huh? Whoops. Wrong button. I want to back off a little bit and then let's go above. So that way when I'm coming back into land eventually on the planet, I can actually see what I'm doing. Okay. Now we will head back down to planet. Throw our cruise control off so we don't go smashing in. Another way to know that you're not in atmosphere yet is you don't have your kilometers for your altitude. Cue the music. Like I said, not one of the prettiest planets. There we go. Now we're going to pull up a little bit. Take down our speed. Okay, we're at 9,000 kilometers above. Switch to our scanning. That is a beautiful sight. So we have our scanning set to 50%. We are looking for gems, so those are just joining us. You're looking for signatures of 620, multiples of 620. Kind of like when you salvage panels, you're looking for multiples of 2,000. We're just passing 8,000 kilometers, heading to 7 here. And when you're in Aberdeen, make sure you keep a good eye on your altitude, because it can creep up pretty fast and ruin your day. Just because your altimeter isn't showing doesn't mean gravity won't get you. You found out the hard way more than once. Gravity is it's a tough lesson to learn. 12.4. Take my speed limiter. I wish they would change where you can adjust your stupid speed limiter while you're in scanning mode. Make life a lot easier. So those are rocks down there. 3,100 is what we are looking for. It is a multiple of 620. So what I typically do is I'll just overshoot it. Looks like they're right on top of this hill. So they'll be right below us right there. There's not too many, but it's all right. So VTOLs and our landing gear. And now this is the fun part. Finding somewhere, excuse me, flat to land here. So we'll land here and I'll catch up on chat. Okay, then we're going to see if we're on somewhat flat ground. Could be questionable. Let's see if we can pull ahead a little bit forward. Last thing you want to do is have your ramp on an angle, because then your ship will start bouncing around. Yep, we're still on an angle there. Karaiki. There we go. Let's try over yonder. It actually might be pretty good. So I'll use my open all my doors. What do you guys think? No, that's not a that's a no-go. There we go. I think I'll have better luck over here. Put my doors, close my doors so I can actually see what I'm doing. Somewhat here. And just do a nice, easy touchdown. And then open the doors. Nope. Seriously. Okay, let's try over here. Try not to get too far away from the rock signature, because then it kind of defeats the purpose, right? And I do have a multi-tool. So that's not going to be yeah, it's no-go. Yeah. Oh, for goodness sakes. Let's close up the doors while we're waiting. So that's where we want to mine. Maybe up here. We just drive down. Do another nice soft touchdown. There we go. We're sitting good now. So let's switch over. Engines off.
Engines offline.
Hold on Y to get out of our seat. I'll have to take a look. I know Buzzkiller, I use his bindings for the joystick. I can look into that. But the way he has it is your... looks like we're good for that. He has a speed limiter solely on the left side of the stick. Remember not to attempt any EVAs when near planets, especially when your ship... Gotcha. Excuse me. Having a max lift, airlift, and being in low gravity should be helpful. Yeah. Always grab one. Actually, you know what? We're going to jump out. We're going to close that door. I need to drink a smoothie so my character doesn't dehydrate and die. So we're sealed there to make sure all the other doors are sealed. Okay. I look godlike, don't I? There we go. Okay, strawberry smoothie down the hatch. Can I grab the bottle? Come on, really? Let's just reposition. See if he'll just drop the bottle. Oh, good. Just put it right back in the inventory. Perfect. And we will drink. I think we're good. Throw our helmet back on. So if you do mine on Aberdeen, you need a Pinbrook suit, which is my Stave Puff Marshmallow. Supposedly you can find them in game, They're really hard. They no longer sell them in the stores, but you can buy them in the pledge store for like $12.50. So I've done a lot of looting, looking in crates and stuff, and I've yet to find... I found the helmets, but I've not found the suit yet. You can mine on Aberdeen with a regular suit, but you'll maybe be able to be out for like a minute or two, and then you'll have to run back in and cool off so you don't spontaneously combust. So engine powered on, engines on. And slow and steady wins the race. Oi. So I may actually be using... Okay. Where was that signature? Was it in front of us or behind us? I don't remember. No, I gotta get used to. There it is. There we go. So let's go up here, turn around and reposition. Yeah, the Roc is not the best for navigation. It'd definitely be a little more tighter, if that makes sense. Okay, reposition here. So we want to back up to the optimal range. There we go. Now it pops up. Oh, it's only the Star Chaser variant? Is that the gold suit? The copper one? We'll switch over real quick so we can capture some of those before they explode and fly everywhere. Is the Roc actually get a break here? We may be getting a server error. Back off the power. We don't want to go into the red again. Switch over. Let's see if I hit it with the laser again, if it would, So we go a little bit closer to get optimal. There we go. There's a lot of red alert Pembroke suits for like $17 US. I think the one I have, isn't it $12.50 in the subscriber store unless they upped it? If they did up the price, then that's pretty bad on their part. You really like the Roc DS better, if not for the power glitch? Sure. No, that's a double-seater, because it's a DS. So do you have to switch positions to mine? Is one for driving, one for mining? Oh, the Star Chaser is a Tron Marshmallow version. Gotcha. Still 1250. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm kind of wondering, you know, CIG took them out of the store, and I understand they need to be a little more rare to find, maybe to slow some things down. But part of me wonders if it's a money grab at the same time. But I don't mind buying, you know, stuff out, you know, on the website for in-game. I feel some of the stuff I have, I just like knowing I own it. So like if there's a wipe or something, I don't lose anything. I don't have to regrind for something. It drives much better in the laser, especially the pickup laser is so much better. You gotta switch seats, gotcha. Yeah, I want to say the videos I watched said it's been bugged for quite a while. Just hasn't got some lovin'. So I think what I'm going to do is, it's almost midnight. I'm going to crack this rock, pick stuff up, load my ship up. I'm going to throw my dogs out one last time for the night. Then I'll be back, and then we're going to go up and land and hang out for just a little bit, and that'll be it for the stream for the night. Yeah, I think I definitely like having the... It's kind of a pain, but I don't mind having the steering and the throttle on the same right joystick. And now we get the fun of... reposition this. Getting back and into the ship. Because I think I'm going to have to use a max airlift to get this in there. There's boulders everywhere. Or maybe I might actually just move the ship up a little bit too. Yeah, I mean, having floodlights on the side would be fantastic, right? For the ship. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pull the ship up. So let's just park this guy. Right around here. Engines off. You see now they pulled the one set. You have to get the entire Red Alert collection to get the Pembroke suit, so $62. Holy crap. Okay, so one nice thing is I can just close this ramp. It'll let me. And luckily, I have some hatches. I'm probably going to have to go on the other side here. There we go. At least one of the hatches is correct. So you can actually enter from the side with these, which is nice. You don't think it's a money grab? Contestants are fairly new and they're trying to encourage players to just try it. I can see that. Okay, let's reposition the camera. Okay. I gotta power down, power back up because I got that bug. Okay, let's just fly and find a flatter spot. I think this might actually, this little gully here, might actually put my front end up a little bit further than my back end. Let's see here. Go a little bit over. Yeah, a little bit further over. There we go. We're good now. So engine's off. The Star Chaser in Pembroke was 14 for you. Bought with store credit after mounting your Star Lancer. Very nice. Hey, Big Cool. Sorry, your thing didn't come up for the subscription. Didn't notify me. So, for that, I haven't taught Katie how to say thank you for the subscription, but she knows how to do the follow. And I'm not sure why isn't my audio coming through. I think my OBS is glitched tonight for some reason. But thank you for the follow over on Twitch and the subscription on YouTube. I appreciate it. Thank you. I did a Windows update, so I'm wondering if it messed with my audio channels and what gets routed where. Yeah, she picked up, but unfortunately, it didn't, no audio.
Systems activating. Systems on.
Okay. Slow and steady wins the race, is what I've learned. I think I'm driving drunk. There we go. Power it down. Pop out. Yeah, and a good thing to do, which I didn't do, is stow the mining laser. Because I'm assuming if you run into that beam right there, you probably will destroy the mining laser. So let's go ahead and I can just close out. Let's close this guy. Okay, we'll head on up. Never ever have you seen a streamer have OBS issues after a Windows update? Maybe. Occasionally it'll reroute my audio and stuff, which breaks everything in the update. Yeah, usually I have pretty good luck with Windows update and stuff like that, so. But okay, guys, I'm going to put my dogs out for their last potty and none nights breaks. For those of you just joining or new to the stream, thank you, and I appreciate everybody's time. Here's my very cool Be Right Back screen. And let's throw some tunes up for you guys. You know what? We'll start with Savannah. So let's throw, that's my favorite song. It says 10 minutes, but I'll be back in about 5 or 6. So just allow a little lead time in case I have to help Katie get up the stairs. So, hey guys, I'll be back shortly. Appreciate your time. See you in a few.
Lions roaring in the morning sun, searching for a longer day. People feeling like the come. We must never stop the way. Yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah. Light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a walk. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah. Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. And on we'll go. turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways. see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays, and on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go.
And we are back. Successful potty and night's break for the puppies. Okay, where are we at? Oh, we're to go sell. So, you know what? Before we go back, let's run down here. And transfer. So I usually do 100 and split. I can throw 100 on me. Go to the crate. And shift, look it over. Part of me wishes that CIG would bring back the inventory the way it was. Just make it a little bit faster, but I mean, it's not too bad, right? I'll grab this guy. So the rock is fully empty. Okay, got everything into our SU box. Let's head up. A face for radio and a voice for print. Yeah.
All systems offline.
I'll get up into atmosphere and then we can catch up on chat here. So let's pop up. Our VTOL should be on, so pop up our VTOLs and our gears. Head up into the stars. Our cruise control up. And we're on one of the moons, so atmosphere is pretty fast to get out of. F2 for our maps, and we'll do Everest. Harbor. And R to route. F1 to close. Cruise control off. So, Rec, are you gonna go with another liquid cooled PC, or are you gonna go with traditional fans and AIO and stuff? Vince, think you still have another year before a new build? I think it's time. Yours is 4 years. That's one bad thing about PCs, right? You build, like I built a pretty beefy system. And it's probably going to be good for, what, 4 years? Then I'll have to upgrade. It's always, everything changes so fast in technology. Excuse me. You kind of disagree with CIG's physicalizing everything? Yeah, I think it works in some aspects, but others it I mean, we don't need a life simulator. Okay, there we go. Now it popped up. Oh, it just didn't spawn in for me right away. That's why. Looks like we're having a meteor shower. It's just so dark. CG should standardize a 1SU container. The Roc should have a 1SU. Prospector, 4SU containers, so on. Gotcha. Curious to see the new, when they do unveil and release the new, the mining? No, the salvaging ship. That has the refinery built into it. Curious to see how much that's going to hold. Let's call ATC here. Oh, isn't that awesome? You can see the... right down on the planet. I always forget that when you have a medium ship at Everest, you always get a vertical hangar. So I'll switch into SCM guns, just slow down here. Throw landing gear down too. And we'll position the camera. There we go. Now it actually gives me light. Always says that when you're going through the force field. Gives you like a little curb check there. You're leaning towards traditional air cooling. Don't overclock, so yeah, gotcha. I've never tried the overclocking. I know in my system you can do it and probably get a little more performance out of it, but I'm good with the way it's at, and then I don't have to worry about temperatures and all that stuff. Excuse me. Hold on R to holster. Send this guy down. Yeah, when I built the system, I could have Micro Center build it, but I wanted to do it, and they did offer I mean, they did offer to build it, and if I wanted to do the whatchamacallit, the liquid cooled, that would have cost a little bit more. So I just ended up doing the... Did it not? I always have a 50-50 shot on whether or not it, when you empty the box like that, if it actually works. Sometimes I have to do it all by hand, one by one, which might be the case here. So let's just exit. Let's go back in. Okay, so we're gonna have to do it that way. So Grab the box. Double click to open it. Just drag everything over. Sometimes the select all works, sometimes it doesn't. You do get these artifacts here. Close it back up, drag the box over, and there's everything where it's supposed to be. Send the elevator back up. That should have done it. We'll just go over, we'll store our ship.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
And I've had pretty good luck with storing with the rocks in the vehicle. Where it actually stays inside, which is nice. The DSS 3.5 SU storage. The Astra I'm waiting for to come back to the pledge store. We'll be pledging that. Nice. The second chance buy program is coming up, so hopefully that's the one with the tokens, correct? The buybacks tokens. So we'll just verify here that I did throw those gems in the inventory. There they are. We'll just go ahead and stack them right now. So 319. So it's not going to be high value, but at this point, just going out and just doing that game loop. Up to the lobby. Everything is expensive nowadays. I can imagine Florida's a little more pricier than Minnesota for stuff. Overclocking is this boy part size measuring. Gotcha. I've seen some videos for overclocking, kind of like the system I have and stuff, but I don't want to break anything. Okay, and I believe the terminals are up here. There they are. So this would be the admin office right here. Then here's your commodities. So we'll select a location, we'll scroll all the way down to get Everest. And we'll take, oh, I can sell some roots. Nice. So 319 units, so 38k.
Hi, thanks for coming in.
So a little bit of cash. Cannot sell. Rent a dung. They don't want crap, apparently. Jumping limes. That just doesn't sound appetizing. But somebody said you could actually play these games too. Nope. Unless is there something down below? Oh.
Hi. Let me know if there's any...
Yeah, want to buy a ship you can't fly by yourself? You got a slight IC on your system just for stability. Get you curious, are you and the former missus looking to get back together? It is difficult to pledge a concept. I really wanted to get the ironclad, but I do have Kitty's surgery that I'm banking for money every month as much as I can for that. And so I couldn't justify, obviously more important things to do, but I could have melted ships to get the ironclad, but part of me is like, when is it going to come out? And definitely it's not a single person ship. Kind of like I have the Polaris, or I did. I don't know if I still have it or not. Let's take a look. I don't think I do. Yeah, because my Hornets went away. Yeah, I don't have it anymore. I pulled it up to go through it at one point, but I never flew it because I was like, what's the point? Big ships like that just didn't tickle my fancy. Climber was a concept for the Carrack at one time. Yeah, where are we sitting at money-wise? That's different. Oh, you know what I didn't check out is what do they have for contracts now? I'm looking forward to getting like some of the medical contracts, some of the missing persons, stuff that I haven't really done in-game at all. So if you get the missing persons, you can bring a mining module for your tractor beam and do a little gem mining in the caves while you're exploring. So it'd be nice to see when those missions actually come up. You know what? Let's do this real quick. Let's exit to menu, seed. I'm just curious to fire up 4.0.1, the PTU, real quick before I end the stream, just to see if I can actually pull up ships and stuff like that. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to quit the game. And let's switch over to the PTU. Launch this up. I don't think I'd have to do all my bindings again. Excuse me. Cracked open a Barks root beer. I don't usually drink Pups, so carbonation's getting to me a little bit. He plays a Vulcan during IE. Very nice. Originally plays a freelancer in the Super Hornet. There were no hangars, so you could only look at your ships via the pledge store. Yeah, you are addicted to Reclaimer. You do, the game wasn't bugging out so bad. Definitely you'd be coming back with some more, So can I select an Asian server? No shard is available, so I'll just do best. Go. Oh, Hades, the stream is about to get wild. Oh, I saved $50. Nice. It's always good to save a little bit of money. And I'm pretty happy with the fleet that I have right now. So I have the Vulture, the Zeus, the Cuddy Red, and the Valkyrie. And I think about a rock. Or no, I didn't get the... I don't think I got the rock. I think I got just the 2 skins for it. So in the Valkyrie, you can actually fit 2 rocks inside of there. Haven't done it yet, but... it's kind of hard to justify carrying 2 rocks in there. So I'm still getting the double hanger noise. Oh, my inventory is finally showing up. So I got my save stand phase part 1 repeaters. I still haven't put those on any ships at all yet. And I lost audio for the game. Let's pull up the Valkyrie and see. I don't think they would have added fuses or anything to it. Just out of curiosity. Now I have no game audio at all. I have the music for the game. But, yeah, the Titan Taurus, Hercules, Reclaimer. Eric was gifted by another player you rescued. Oh, that's very nice of him. It's a nice looking fleet. Oh, I didn't put the skin on it yet. That'll be interesting, because I haven't actually seen what the base skin looks like. So basically it looks like sheet metal. I like the weathering on it, on the front, just above the engines. So yeah, when you fly this solo, you only have access to these two guns here. Everything else has to be manned. Yep. No buttons yet. Oh, what is going on? I just lost my cursor for movement. The Alt tab that usually fixes it. Nope, did not fix it. Oh, Star Citizen. Ah, what the heck is going on here? Okay, that just happened. I got audio's. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Audio just came back. And I have no somewhat control. That's weird. But yeah, it's still a little broken here. Yeah, I won't be doing any of the preview anytime soon. Okay, guys, it is 12, almost 12:30, 2 minutes shy. I am going to go snuggle with my fur babies in bed and fall asleep and sleep in tomorrow because it's Saturday. Once again, like I always say, thank you guys so much. Shout out for Big Cole for the subscription and the follow on YouTube and Twitch. I appreciate that. This weekend, I really don't have too much planned. So if anybody wants to do any stuff in the PU, just go ahead and hit me up on my Discord. We can kind of get together, figure out things and what to do. So I'm open for that. Links in the YouTube description. It's also Stream Elements pops it up. And I did check the YouTube's description and recorrected the link because I kept on putting an old link in there for my Discord. So, but yeah, appreciate you guys taking the time to stop in and hang once again for the stream. And yeah, I'll kind of see how it goes. Maybe I always say I might stream over the weekend, but we'll see. So you guys have a fantastic night, and if I don't hear from you guys on Discord or whatever, I will catch you guys Monday unless I stream later on this weekend. So have a great weekend, stay safe, relax, chill, and I'll catch you guys later.
fighters, to the Everest climbers, to the castaway, to the midnight riders, to the spark igniters, I am on my way. Let it be said and let it be known, he who is free is never alone. The path before us, the world behind us, I'll wait for you there. I am on